Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to another episode of the Rest of Beans podcast. Episode, 17?
That sounds right.
It's close enough, right? So I got a special news. You know, you can always watch us on YouTube and Spotify, but I've extended our list by one. Just by one.
Okay.
You can now find us on Stitcher, which I didn't even know existed until about 19 hours ago. So, if you use Stitcher, you know, now you can go there. It's just stitcher.com/podcast/rice-beans-cast.
Hey. My whole life, I knew I'd make it when I was able to record a podcast on Stitcher. When I was a wee little person, that's what I wanted to do. And now I'm there.
Wasn't anything cool. Just wanted to be on Stitcher.
Wanted to have a podcast on Stitcher, and I've done it. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, to date this podcast, it's May 26, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
On the verge of the next COVID-19 variant to take over the world.
I ain't scared.
Nah, not at all.
Moderna crew.
Half vaccinated. I still don't even know which vaccine I got.
You should probably... Did they give you a card?
I lost it.
You fuck. You better find that.
It's somewhere in my room. I'll find it.
They don't take you on your word that you already got the first round.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. I'll just wear a mask for the rest of my life.
Fuck that.
You know, how's your week been?
It's been good. Ava finished up school, so we have way more obviously there's more time to be spent together. So lately me, Ava, and Presley have been going to a field over the school owns. We've just been playing catch with a football and baseball, and I've been teaching them how to not throw like girls.
You go outside?
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. I've been getting sunburns. So halfway to melanoma.
Hey, you know, one step closer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like fun. My week's been fucking boring.
It was pretty cool. First day we played. I don't think anyone taught Presley how to use a baseball glove. So I threw her just a real easy fucking throw. And it bounced off her glove and fucking nailed her right in the cheekbone. Right in the you could hear it too. Ooh. It was just pa! And I was like, oh shit. I go running over there. Of course she was kind of fucked up. No bruises though. So my reputation is upheld.
For now,
yeah. Doesn't explain the black eyes, but no bruised cheek.
Doesn't explain the black eyes, the broken ribs. Oh, man.
The stairs did that.
Yeah. She fell.
Yeah.
Onto my fist.
7 times.
Yeah. You wanna hear some bad news?
Uh-oh. We went from good news to bad? What happened?
Well, it's Twitch, so there's not a lot of good news there, is there?
Yeah.
Do you see their new category?
Yeah. No, but there's good news in there. At face value, it is shit. And then you realize 90% of ads don't go to the fucking hot tub section of Twitch.
It's true. And do you know how many hours have been watched in the past 4 days since it's been up?
That's where it gets sad again. How many?
1.4 million hours watched in 4 days.
That's sad.
That's sad. Ugh. Well, yeah, I guess, you go there, you don't get ads, right?
You could be onto something there. Or we need to introduce people to strip clubs. This is ridiculous.
We gotta revive the porn industry somehow,
Fuck, dude. It's impossible.
Any way possible.
It's gone.
We will find the one hard drive that still has, Pornhub at its finest. We'll bring it back, minus some of the, rape and child porn on there. We'll get rid of that part, but everything else can stay.
Fuck.
All the parodies can stay,
I've all but given up, man.
Yeah.
It's sad what they did to the hub. The sacred texts are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. That stuff does need to go. But what about the other
Not
99% of it?
Back in the day, I sound so old saying that. Even it's like 2 years ago that this happened.
Has it been that long?
It's been like a year and a half at least.
Good luck trying to find that out. When did Pornhub delete all of its stuff? Good luck trying to find that.
You know what? I will search it right now to see if it comes up.
It's just gonna be porn.
Most of its videos. Oh well. Never mind, I guess.
What is
it? It was like December 2020, so
I was about to be like, it ain't 2 years, man. Come on now.
it felt like that. Or this year for me is just going by super slow, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just felt like multiple lifetimes in one month. But yeah, I don't know. This is sad.
You didn't realize how much of a crutch it was until it's gone. I was like, good lord.
You didn't know how much you needed it until it was gone at all. But outside of pools, hot tubs, and beaches, actually, before that, there is one stream that I watch in that category, and it's literally a gorilla in a pool.
Like, not a dude in a suit, just an actual gorilla.
A literal gorilla, and then it'll eventually cut to a video or something, and it's just a gorilla doing crazy things, just all the videos you see of just gorillas doing really weird shit. And then I'll just go back to the live stream of the actual gorilla.
I saw a video. It's not a gorilla, but still same side of the fucking tree. For some reason in YouTube, once again, I got a recommended video of animals not going into a situation they didn't expect and losing. And I guess a raccoon got into a chimpanzee exhibit. I don't know where, but the raccoon lived before we go too far. But at one point they had a 20-foot rock wall that the chimps could climb on. The raccoon goes flying up the fucking thing. A chimp chases it, grabs it by its tail, throws it from the left side all the way to the right. And that poor little fucker just flattened out frisbee all the way across. I was like, dude, can you imagine being that little fucker right now? Just, Jesus Christ!
It's terrible to laugh at, but I kind of want to see this video.
It was fun. I mean, he lived. He lived.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're a total monster. But at the same time, it was that was actually kind of fucking cool.
The strength on these guys.
Yeah, this is your daily reminder. The average chimp is 2 times stronger than the average man.
Oh, man.
And God's special little creatures are 1.5 times stronger than a man. So, humans, normal humans, 1.0. Special little creatures, 1.5. Chimps, 2. So, they ain't cute and cuddly. They also rip off faces and testicles.
What about Mr. Terminator himself in his prime? Do you think he could take on
Schwartzy?
Some chimps? Yeah.
I don't know. Mike Tyson wanted to... What the fuck? He wanted to fight something. He wanted to fight I think it was a bear. I think Mike Tyson wanted to fight a fucking bear. And it was like, dude, you... we understand you're God's greatest gift to this earth, boxing-wise. No.
He just wanted to make Tekken movie with the bear in it. All right, it's just that simple. Yeah, just let her fight the bear, Tekken style.
Oh nope, I was okay. Well, this is more prevalent or more relative. I don't know. It's more relevant. There we go. Mike Tyson once offered a zookeeper $10,000 in hopes that he'd let him fight a silverback gorilla.
Okay, yeah, no, you're gonna lose that fight,
dude. I think you got to if you had to if there was a boxing ladder that you had to go up. Obviously, gorilla number 1, right? I can't. A gorilla would beat the shit out of a bear.
Oh yeah,
pretty not even stand a chance. Okay, I think where do you think the entry level is? Right, it has to be competitive. It's not just we gotta box a goldfish.
For humans?
No. For animal. Where in the animal kingdom do you think what's the entry level for boxing? If the champion was a gorilla. Where do you start? If this was Punch-Out, what's the first one you fight?
Does it have to use its fists?
Yeah, it has to be able to fight back, Feast. It can't just, I said, it can't be just a goldfish you just fucking one punch.
Does it have to use its, legs and or arms to fight, or, can it use its natural, defense mechanism?
Well, let's see what it is. Let's go there.
A gorilla versus a hippo.
No. Oh, I would pay to watch it. But I mean, like, let's say me and you wanted to, like, beat the best in the animal kingdom. And there was, like, this little ladder you had to go up, like Mortal Kombat style.
Okay,
who's
it's
who's the first
versus...
one? Yeah, humans versus animals.
I think, like, the first one should be relatively easy, right?
Still somewhat challenging.
I would say, like, possibly, like, a coyote or two.
You gotta beat up dogs.
Well, I mean, it's like, yeah, you're not gonna go against a corgi, but, like...
I feel that.
Like, a wild dog, you know?
I was gonna say kangaroo. I was gonna say, like, the first one you fight is a kangaroo. That's where we separate the men from the boys.
I'm not gonna be able to kick a kangaroo's ass. I already know that.
But I mean, like, if you were a trained boxer, I feel like you could fight a kangaroo and be okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a trained boxer, if it was just us, I'd say no.
It's not like
for me.
It's not like us and our shitty bodies go on to fight animals. Like, obviously, we're training.
Okay, but for you, what do you think is the strongest animal that you could face off against?
Realistically,
no
weapons.
No, your fists.
Probably like just like a police dog, right?
A police dog?
Yeah, okay. It'll take me down, but I'm like, cool. You're gonna bite me. I'm gonna shove my fist down your fucking throat. Like, here we go. Like, I'm eye gouging and I'm like trying to grab your stomach, or just like kicking in the Johnson.
You can find all of the, like, shitty people on, like, Tinder and stuff, and if you ask somebody, like, if you make a catfish account where you're a female and you ask just people this question, you can just see like,
this is what we should do in between this podcast and next podcast. We start gauging people.
Yeah, if you we should do that. If you just go on, like, one of these shitty dating websites or apps or whatever, and just ask them, like, what do you think is the strongest animal you could take? Most of them be like, I bet I could take a tiger. I could totally take a shark. It's like,
maybe like a baby shark. I think I would barely win. Like 6 months out of the womb shark.
I could take on easily a beta fish, all right? That's the highest I'll go.
Ain't no one gonna beat a goldfish like I beat a goldfish, all right? Like, I'll toss them up in the air, just.
Actually, let me rephrase that. Depending on the pool size, I could take on a beta fish. If that thing can, like, outlast me in the water and I drown, I think it wins perfectly fine in a pool.
That's a solid point. What about you?
Yes.
Where's the limit? Like, the last one you would reasonably be able to beat.
Dude, I can't even beat my corgi.
Come on now. Come on. Me and you both know the power of a stomp, all right? Like, we don't want to think about it, but, like, one quick stomp, that's over.
No. Every time I think of animals, like, my brain instantly goes to giant spiders for some reason, even though I know I can't take those.
Yeah. Like, if they were, like, 8-legged freak side, yeah. No. No way. No fucking way. I don't even think the best humans could fight that.
No, not at all. I think everyone would be terrified.
I would immediately figure out a way to get that fucking hawk tarantula wasp thing. Like, just be like, let's get this bigger. Everyone stay indoors. We're going to set, like, 10 of these free. Go for it.
Yes.
And then we'll have, like, flamethrowers filled with Raid, so that once the babies pop out, obviously they multiply. So you just go out, walk your daughter to school, fucking flamethrower filled with Raid. Come get it, big bitch. There was a whole lot of thought that went into that. That wasn't really needed.
I can see. It was all just came to you instantly, huh?
Yeah, dude, fuck that. Everyone's like, I get bored. So, like, my brain will just, like, run off, and I've just, like, grown used to, like, okay, how would I fix this? So, like, everyone's like, oh, the robots are going to take over. Be like, let me introduce you to a super soaker. Right? Like, over. No robot invasion ever. Like, oh, they're going to take over GPS. Let me introduce you to a map. Let me, like, fuck.
Oh, man. But the strongest animal I think I could take, probably, like, a fully grown male peacock.
Why? Any bird, I'm instantly skeptical of. You just grab him by the neck and fucking hit him with the old windmill and just fucking snap it. Shout out to duck hunters. They know what I'm talking about.
Peacocks are badasses. All right, you should like just look up a video of like a peacock like defending itself or like fighting another animal. Those things are ruthless.
That's all.
But
birds,
I think I could
though.
take one of them.
Oh, I sure hope you could fight a peacock.
I don't know.
Anything with a big neck, like I said, like a goose. Like, yeah, it's okay to be afraid of geese, but if push came to shove, you're gonna grab that little fucker like a handle. It's over.
Yeah. Fuck ostriches.
Yeah, probably not an ostrich. Like I feel like the same strategy would work. It would just take a little more muscle.
Yeah, maybe. You gotta
watch
grab it by
feet.
the neck and slam down.
You gotta watch those feet, man. Fucking gut. Like, oh my god, that's what an intestine looks like.
I'm not gonna lie. On my scale, guard dog and peacock are like equal.
Oh man, we gotta have a talk. Like, why are we putting peacocks on a pedestal? Never put the cock on the pedestal.
Hey, if it makes it look bigger, it works for me, all right?
Hey, just remember, shave the bushes to make the trees look bigger, all right?
Yeah, do you go fully shaved, all smooth, round, Ken doll style?
Yeah.
Or like just a little bit of like, no, just fully?
Yeah. Like if I want people to like mouth on my giblets, it better be like a pleasing experience, you know? Like, when was the last time you had food with a hair in it? Wasn't fun, right? I don't want that for them, and I like getting it, so we shave it.
Yeah, I mean, if you gotta kiss that person afterwards, you don't want to get hair in their mouth, huh?
That's solid, yeah, that's solid. Dude, okay, real quick, that brought up, I don't have like any talking points today, so it's literally just gonna be like experiences.
Awesome.
I was playing with okay, so first it was me and Maestro playing War Thunder, and what the fuck were we talking? I can't remember. And somehow I was talking about like something like stretching 2 hole size, and right as soon as I started that sentence, or 2 fist size rather, a hole stretching 2 fist size, and then JD joined at the start of that fucking sentence, and he's like, "What the hell?" And I go, "Look, what we talk about in here never leaves. All right, you don't be switching honeypots midway through sex." And JD and Maestro goes, "Yeah, I'll at least wipe it off." I was like, "Maestro, you clean it off. You don't wipe it off." I mean, JD has it, like all he said was like, "What's going on?" And then the second thing that comes out of his mouth is, "Yeah, but that's what their mouth is for, right?" I was like, "Oh my god!" like a simple hi. Like he still didn't say hi at this point. He just came in all hot like that. I was like, "Good lord, fucking hell!"
Oh, JD.
They told me so much about that man in a short amount of time. I was like, I mean, I respect your honesty, but like, Jesus.
You get a little notification top left of your eyesight that just said new lore added.
Shoe bomber like this. Oh my god.
Oh man. Back to what I was originally gonna say before we went on this animal fighting tangent.
Welcome to the scenic route.
Before, like, other than like the pool, hot tub, beaches categories, you know, what have you been up to? Since I know that you're not part of that yet.
Like on Twitch or just in life?
Yeah, just what have you been up to on Twitch?
Not much. I was fucking around with Resident Evil, and I've really been toying with the idea of like learning to actually speedrun Resident Evil. I think that'd be fun. Cause like that game, once I got the unlimited fucking ammo, for the Wolfsbane. That was the first one I got for the first Magnum, and it was just a shit show. And I stuck it on easy. I beat the game in like 2 hours and 30 minutes, and then I didn't get the stake unlimited ammo until right before Heisenberg. Heisenberg takes 3 shots, by the way, with the stake on easy.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I was like, dude, this is a joke. And then I ran into not like real life. I was just kind of like looking on Twitch to see who to host, and I seen this guy. He wanted to teach me the Resident Evil 7 speed run, and I shit the bed. Like I was just like, yeah, I'll get back to you. Never did, and I felt so bad.
Hey, it's never too late to just be like, hey, you know, I'm ready to learn the ropes for Resident Evil 7.
Oh, he has a life now. He has like a kid and shit. And parenthood must be pretty hard because I love him. He's a great dude, great human. But he's been gone for like 2 years. He has all of his hair's white now, and I'm like, what the fuck that kid do to you? Like, Jesus Christ, calm down.
It's not just whether you do or don't have another partner. I bet there's people in your life that can help you take care of this kid.
Fuck. Like, Jesus, what are you stressing about, man? God damn. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, mine was kind of like branching off a little bit.
Oh, I was just gonna say I know of a streamer who also like recently had a kid. And before the kid was born, they're like, oh, no, see, I'm going to become a stay-at-home dad when this happens. Mm-hmm. And I plan to be streaming all the time. He hasn't streamed in months.
It's hard. It's hard because you don't want to be the guy who just, like, disappears from your kid's life to go play games and talk to strangers. Like, you don't want to be that guy. But at the same time, you still want... I don't want to shit on it, and I'm not even going to pretend like my job's hard. But... it's the hard part about it is it's very tough to find that happy medium, and there's I haven't streamed for like 4 fucking days, and I feel bad because it's like I kind of want to keep streaming because I like hanging out with everyone, but at the same time it's been fucking great like going outside with Presley and Ava and just like fucking around all day.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like you have to take days off from streaming, like just to get vitamin D.
I take my days off from like streaming, but in reality, like. The days I stream is taking my days off because like I stream far less than I actually should. Like
very, very interesting. You've taken 4 days off, and that's how that 1.4 million hours in the category came about. It was in 4 days.
Yeah.
Interesting, Shu.
I don't know. Look, you can't prove shit. Move on.
I can't prove it yet. One day.
I think the other reason, I mean, at least for me personally, is like. There's all these Reddit posts and they're like, for people who tried streaming and it didn't work out, what happened? And every single one of them, it seemed like it was just like, I gave up family time for this. And it's just like, what? You're fucking dumb. I feel like, dude, it's a minuscule chance to make it. Like, and on top of it, like, you're just going to completely abandon the people that you have such a small amount of time with. Like, come on now. Come on.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't have any friends. And it's just like,
Jesus.
What are you doing? Like, you did this. Like, I don't know what you're bitching about or upset about. Like, yeah, you can regret your decision, but like, come on now.
Make this happen.
Yeah. But, yeah.
All right. Well, where were you going to branch off to?
Oh, so bringing up kids and white hair. So after my haircut, I was kind of more in tune with like actually like doing my hair rather than just kind of like leaving it. And I have a white patch of hair. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like it's literally like the size of a quarter and it's starting to white out. And I'm like, this is fucking weird, dude. And then I immediately thought of like fucking Link from Rhett and Link. And he's just like, am I going to look like that? Like just a fuckload of white hair mixed in with just enough color to let you know? Like, Jesus. Well, fuck it. I guess I'm that guy now.
I just imagine the day I start finding like patches of white hair, I'm just gonna be like Master Oogway and Kung Fu Panda, just like, my time has come.
Oh no! It's a sobering thought, and it was just like, well, I mean, I'm like pretty sure white hair just comes from stress, and God knows my life has been stressful. So, hello.
Uh oh. Oh, are you back?
Yeah, I've been back.
Your mic cut out for a second there, right as I think you're about to say perfect or something.
Yeah, my life has been stressful. That's what I was saying.
It happened again. Oh, it's been stressful.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Here.
I don't know.
Okay.
And he's back.
Hello.
Okay.
Just,
either
keep
Discord
it rolling.
shit the bed or the judge saw my name in the podcast channel.
It ain't me. I just left and came back. See if that fixes it.
It's definitely sounding better now, but your life has been stressful.
Yeah, so I think that's where my white hair came from.
Okay. I've only found like one like strand or two of white hair, but does the white hair feel thicker than like your normal hair? No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, maybe it wasn't a white hair there, but maybe it was just like fishing line that got stuck to my head or something.
It's like the one peach fuzz that has been there since puberty.
I don't know what it was, but like I found like one white hair back when I lived in Arizona, and that thing felt super thick compared to like the rest of my hair. And it was one piece only, but like or like one strand of hair, but I don't know why.
Pluck them.
Maybe, maybe my hair and just it's gonna become plastic at one point. It's just all white.
Just nasty ass shit.
Yes, my favorite.
Just always crusty.
Oh, why do you have to put it that way?
If you fall down hard, your hair breaks.
I never have to get Parmesan cheese anymore.
Ugh. Dude, I knew a kid. He was like my little brother's friend, and then he turned out to be a twat. So me and my brother made fun of him. His dandruff was so fucking bad. He literally had eyebrow dandruff on top of like caked amounts. Like it was everywhere. This guy had hair. There was dandruff. And, dude, I made that kid's life a living hell. Like, every day I seen him, it was just like, damn, bitch, sell some blue. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, everything, like...
walking around with his fucking pubes in his butthole, just dropping dandruff out of his pants.
Nasty fucking... Dude, I could not... I feel sorry for whatever woman decided to shack up with that thing. Oh, my God.
Should have just, for his birthday, get him some Heads and Shoulders dandruff remover.
Dude... This was like in high school. Like I was a senior and my brother was a freshman, and it was just like, you're not catching on, dude. You're dumb. Like if you've made it this far thinking this is okay, you're hopeless.
Oh man.
How does his parents not say anything? Like
parents
I
are probably just as bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, either A, his parents are dicks, or B, it's just a family thing at this point. Like they just show up. Thanksgiving is just dry skin everywhere. How do you know that was Grandpa's seat? There's 4 pounds of dry skin. Nasty fuckers.
No, thank you. When you do get back into streaming,
tomorrow,
I found a little website that plays only video game music. These are like video game musics from like, none of them are really recent as far as I could tell. They've been playing like. I think the earliest one that I found was like Ocarina of Time, and maybe like that's about it.
So like 90s shit, just real bangers.
It's called No Life Radio, and I highly recommend this to anyone if you just like listening to like, it's really nice just like background music. So I mean, I'll send you the link if you want it, if you want to try using it. But it's like, if Twitch decides to DMCA video game music, then that platform is dead. It's completely dead at that point. If you can't play like in-game music, like just like video game music in general, you're fucked. The thing is completely fucked. And it's a great segue. Speaking of fucked, YouTube's fucked.
What happened?
In my eyes, YouTube is dead. It is gone.
What happened?
Like there's nothing there anymore. All of my subscription feed is pretty much just people that I don't even pay attention to anymore. And all the people that normally make videos disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't know if they found some kind of new alternative at this point, but it just feels like the content on YouTube, and I'm not even going to say it's YouTube's fault for this one. I just feel like the content on YouTube is just completely gone now.
It does seem kind of like a husk of itself, right? Like even like Let's Players and shit.
Nothing's there anymore. Like you'll still have your usual like Markiplier videos here and there, and then maybe some like Jacksepticeye if you even watch them. I can't. But like that's it. Like that's all I see. Like either all of these gaming YouTubers just like somehow got lives, which I feel like is impossible at this point, or just they're just done.
I don't know. I have the opposite problem, dude. My people are just like everyone I've watched. They're just cranking out videos.
I feel like I'm just in like a content drought. Then it was like within like 3 days. I've got like, you know how you can put community posts on like YouTube?
Yeah.
All of them were just like, I'll be gone for the next couple of months. I'll be gone for a couple weeks. You know. Everything's gone, but then as the time, like as like they should be coming back, like, you know, they said I'll be gone for like 3 months or so. Still nothing. Like I don't know what happened to them in that time.
I just hope Mitten Squad gets better. I've been missing those videos so much. That and oh fuck, who
Never heard of that channel.
No, it was like Epic Nate or something like that. Like he did like lore of Fallout and.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking? Like he hasn't made
yeah.
shit. Like I was thinking about him like yesterday and the day before. I was like, where the fuck did that guy go? Like like he was one of those people that I legitimately watched every single one.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I guess, maybe they're having their own content drought where they can't find anything new to talk about, other than Mitten Squad, of course, but
yeah, he's got
let's
his own
hope he
shit.
gets better. He did post that one video a while back, a month or two ago.
Yeah.
And that was the last we heard of him. But hopefully he'll be back without punching radiators and throwing sinks out the windows or whatever.
Dude, sorry, I'm looking at Epic Nate's channel. He hasn't even posted anything on the community tab. His last video was 8 months ago.
Ooh.
And he said, 7 months ago, howdy folks, our next video is going to be all about the interesting secret of Parthenex and the Greybeards kept from the player. It should have been done a few days ago. However, a couple last minute discoveries led me revisit parts of it before publishing. And he never even made that video. His last video was the Fallout's Mysterious Strangers. It's like, did he die to Rona and just no one told us? Like, what the fuck's going on?
As he was exploring the lore on Parthenax, he opened up an Elder Scroll and got warped into the world of Skyrim. Ooh.
Yeah, even his Patreon's fucking dead. He might actually... We need to get someone to check on this guy.
Possibly. Maybe does he have a Twitter? Maybe you can go check that. Maybe he's posted there.
Maybe.
I want 2013 YouTube back. Not even 2008, but I think 13 was at its best point.
Oh no, he's alive. He's making Twitter. And he's making posts. Did you see you can tip fucking tweets now?
No.
Yeah.
I don't use Twitter that often. I only use it to get some stuff for the podcast.
Oh my god.
Have you seen are you on Twitter right now?
Yeah.
Do you see, is it still trending that says J.J. Abrams? Oh man, you should have seen all the shit that people were saying about him, because he did an interview or something talking about the Star Wars sequels that he did, and I think how the articles were wording is it probably would have been smart to have a plan for the Star Wars sequels. I think is the quote that they got from him.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
The article that everyone was quoting on Twitter and stuff was that apparently J.J. Abrams said that it probably would have been a good idea to have a plan for the Star Wars sequels.
So they were just fucking winging it.
I'm guessing what they did was just made a kind of a plan for the first movie, and then they changed their plan, and then not changed their plan, but they made a new plan, and then a new plan for every single movie.
Fucking hell.
And luckily we're getting another video game movie for Portal. I think it's also directed by J.J. Abrams.
That's so sad.
I think he usually does a good job, right?
Yeah.
But those movies are gonna leave a really big stain on his record for a very long time.
I don't know. I was a borderline fan of Star Wars, and then these last I watched the first one with Rey, and I watched the second one, and then I did watch all three of them, but looking back on them, dude, episode 1, 2, and 3 look fucking great compared to this, dude. It's so
that
bad.
was the plan all along.
Yeah, that was J.J. Abrams was just look, I'm a big fan of the prequels, so what if we just make them look good? We don't make a good one. We just make those look good. Fuck it, I'm in.
This is plan all along. I always say I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm a fan of the content that comes out of it. I'm not a fan of the people who like it. That's kind of how I feel like to put it.
Yeah. That's a very solid point.
As much as they are terrible at world building, And I don't mean that as in like characterization of like other worlds. I just mean like literally them making worlds is terrible.
Sand,
It's
forest, more sand.
Ocean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Weird teepees in the middle of an ocean. That was about as diverse as it got.
I think there's like I can't even think. I don't even think this is even correct. But like I think there's only one planet on like in the Star Wars universe that's actually like kind of has like an actual ecosystem, and I think it's either Alderaan or Naboo. It's one of those two that actually has like ocean, land, trees in some areas, plains in another. You know, it kind of just looks like a Minecraft world.
I'm betting on Naboo.
I think that's what it is. I can't remember. Obviously, okay. Well, obviously it's not Alderaan since it doesn't exist anymore. But
that's ugh.
I wasn't even gonna bring that up, but then when you went on Twitter, I was like, I have to now. You know, it's probably there still.
Didn't Kathleen Kennedy get fired?
Yes.
Oh.
Either she got fired or she got demoted.
Now I'm kind of interested in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I look. I'm a fan. Look, I'm not even gonna sit here and try to pretend be like, yeah, there is like a disproportionate amount of like white stories being told. Like, yeah, I'll agree with that. But to just cram diversity down without even giving a shit about the story, like it muddies it up so much. It's just like, cool. Now they're just gonna make more of those.
Yeah, they're becoming the CW.
It's just like, just give them a good story. That's all we're asking. Like, we don't give a shit what the fuck they are. Just give them a good story, dickface.
Yeah.
Like, tell me you wouldn't have wanted to watch a good Batwoman. Come on.
Oh my god, it would have been so good.
Right?
It would have been so good.
If it just wasn't, tell me how to live my life, dude.
Yeah, I think so. They just started the next season of Legends of Tomorrow, and I think after this season, I'm done with CW. Like, I don't even want to finish The Flash anymore. I have. It's disappointed me so much. The story for Legends of Tomorrow, as wacky as it always is, I think this one's a good one though. Let's hope it stays that way. They're fighting aliens now. They're fighting time aliens. Oh man.
I have to get caught up. I'm so far behind.
I would definitely finish Arrow. Arrow up to, don't watch like the last 2 episodes, but Arrow. And then no, that's about it. I'd catch up with Legends. Other than that, everything else is like, I fucked Superman and Lois, fucked Supergirl, fucked Batwoman. I think they've canceled Black Lightning. I don't know.
I actually liked Black Lightning.
I still need to see it.
It was pretty good. The first season, like half of the first season, it was like it was just like, yeah, we don't care. Like, this is who we're doing, and we're not gonna make it good. And then like halfway through, something happened, and it got really fucking good.
Well, if it's still on like Netflix or something, I definitely want to check it out. But I think we both know what we're waiting for here, and that's Titan season 3.
Fucking please.
Oh my gosh. I wonder where they're gonna go from where they left off.
I don't even remember. It's been so long. I won't lie. I'm just gonna rewatch it.
I was gonna say, I think we should both individually together watch the movies again, or not the movies, the series again.
Yeah.
Just like Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, I fucking dude, I could watch that every day. It's so fucking good, dude. Oh,
it's so funny.
I started watching Invincible, due to the request of like 5 fucking people.
I still haven't started.
It's pretty good. The first episode sucks. I won't lie to you. It's pretty bad. It's like generic superhero story, but after that it gets going, and it's really fucking good.
From what I can tell from, I guess, context clues, it's pretty much like The Boys, but everyone's good except for one person.
I mean, from what I know, what little, because I haven't actually watched the whole thing. Yeah, you're not too far off.
Okay, see, that's why I was on the fence of watching. I was did they just kind of make an animated The Boys, pretty much? But dude, I'll definitely give it a shot.
I think that's why I'm starting to like Amazon, because I do love the superhero genre, but the whole hoity-toity, oh, we're good, we don't do bad things, that shit gets old. And I think that's why I gravitated to The Boys and now Invincible, because it's just yeah, this is if there was super people flying around, this is exactly what the fuck would happen. Like, give me this.
I think people, or like directors, producers, or whatever, I think they're starting to catch on that we don't want all of these like good guy movies, TV shows, and stuff anymore. Yeah. I think that's why The Boys came out, Invincible now, and then the Injustice movie that's gonna come out. I think they're starting to realize, what if we just had these characters but made them evil, bad?
Yeah.
There's been so much of this in the past that's kind of like gotten like overlooked, but I think it's starting to come back, and I'm really happy for that.
Even Disney, like outside of because Marvel hasn't really caught on to this, but like
I don't think they ever will.
Disney kind of has been. Like they were the ones who kind of started this. Like let's be real, like Maleficent. That was the whole thing. Like that shit fucking sold like crazy. And now they got Cruella. Maleficent's Ava's the one who got me to watch, because I didn't give a fucking rhyme or reason to watch that. And Ava's just like, no, this movie's cool. And I watched both of them, and I was like, all right, pretty solid. Like, it's not bad.
Good recommendation.
Yeah. And then they got Cruella coming out, and I still hate that I want to watch it. I hate it so much because I hate Disney now. But it's just like, fuck. That one looks pretty good, though.
And don't you have to pay like $30?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to. I'll probably just like take Ava to the theater if it comes out there, and then just like make like a dad-daughter day about it. Be like, this is a pretty cool thing.
I don't like how it's like for the first like couple weeks it's like you have to pay for it, and then like it's like off of there for a little bit, and then like a couple months later it'll come back for free. Like I think they did that with like the new Mulan movie.
Yep.
And I mean, why? Again, Disney. Why make a movie that's worse than the original? Come on.
No Mushu. As soon as I heard there was no Mushu, I had no hopes for that.
There's no it's not even like a musical animated show anymore. It's live action, serious fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh man. I do have some good news about Marvel though.
What's up?
You remember that terrible? It was the newest version of the Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
The really, really bad one.
Yeah.
They in the comics they killed all four of them.
They killed all the new ones.
They of the I think it's like the new batch, like how they have like the the Black Human Torch, and then like everything like that.
Yeah.
I think it was those characters. They literally had them all killed off in a Punisher series. Let me see if I can. I don't even think I have the article open anymore. Lovely. But they they completely killed them off in a terrible way. It's like they all just exploded pretty much from like one giant explosion.
Yeah.
And just they're gone. And everyone's saying like, is this the way of like Disney trying to distance themselves from like that terrible movie? And as far as people can tell, I think they're just trying to distance like Fantastic Four completely. Like I don't even think they want to bring them into the MCU anymore.
There hasn't been a single good one. Like even as a kid, they were fucking terrible.
I'll have I loved those two ones with.
Are you serious?
Chris Evans. Dude, those ones are awesome to me.
More power to you, buddy. Dude, even as a kid, I was watching that and I was like, yeah, this sucks. Like it was boring. Like it was a superhero movie that put me to sleep. Just
they
like
definitely
the two Superman movies that came out when we were kids. Superman Beyond or whatever.
Oh, I can't even remember those ones.
Yeah, there's a reason.
I mean, Man of Steel was boring too. Let's be honest.
It did take a while to get that story going.
Well, and then like all the action wasn't even from Superman fighting his uncle or whatever that was. It was literally just a giant machine. I do want to ask you this though. What do you think of portals in movies? Do you think it's complete bullshit?
What do you mean?
If like it seems like all the movies these days, it's just like the solution to all of the issues and stuff is just like portals,
like different dimensions.
Avengers open a portal to like another part of space. Freaking Justice League open a portal, and that's like how the big bad comes in. Like that just seems like how they always want to introduce all these things as portals. and then that's how the big bad comes, like, you know, and then like that's the reason why all the superheroes have to get together to stop this big bad, you know.
I mean, now that you mention it, yeah, it is kind of like a drawn out.
It's just they got to come up with something else. Come on.
What about if they just took a car? Darkseid just took a car, like a Tesla.
I mean, what is it now? Like, if they ever decide to continue the Snyder universe for DC, like, isn't he coming in on his ships now? Isn't that what they hinted at the end of that? Even though there's probably never going to be another Snyder movie,
which is fucking so sad. Yeah, but if it was to continue, yes, it would be his turn, since Steppenwolf is completely idiotic.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I think the second Avengers is better than the first one. Like, the first one, yeah, you get everybody together to fight the portal monsters, if is how we'll put it now. And then, like, how Avengers 2 started is, like, they're all getting together because they're a team now, and, like, they're celebrating, like, capturing, like, a Hydra base, getting back Loki's staff and whatever. And they create the big bad, and then they all, like, take responsibility to fight it, rather than, you know, big portal, everyone, we need everybody.
I see that point now. Yeah, you have turned me. I didn't realize, like, how much I kind of just, like, meh.
It's sneaky. It's a sneaky devil, that portal.
Yeah, that's. I hate that you told me about that now, because I was just like,
sorry.
That is a terrible trope that they just keep. Oh, fucking portal. Goddamn Aperture Labs, they've been at it again.
And now they're making a portal movie. Like, what the fuck?
Are they really?
Yeah, that's what.
That's not going to be a good movie.
Apparently, J.J. Abrams is directing a portal movie.
That's not going to be good. Like, come on. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I don't fucking know. It's like Star Fox. Like, Star Fox is a great game. You can't argue with that. Like, aside from, like, one. But, like, it's such a great idea. But it would not make a good movie. Like, neither would Metroid. Metroid, they're so linear, it doesn't matter.
I mean, I could see Metroid, like, if you didn't go with, like the early versions of, if you went for, like, one of the, like, later games of Metroid, I could see where there could be a movie. I mean, it wouldn't be an amazing movie. Still would have done better than the Super Mario movie, but...
Dude, I could throw shit at the wall and it would do better than that. Fucking the Goombas, the cursed image is forever that Goomba.
There hasn't been a lot of good video game movies. Like, I think currently the only one that, like, people see as decent would be, like, Mortal Kombat as of right now.
Dude, even then, I guess like there's a lot of people who are like, it's bad, and I'm like, no, it's not. Like,
it's not bad. It's good. I mean, there are still issues with it, like every movie out there, but like it has potential.
Sonic the Hedgehog was pretty good once they fixed it.
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even count Detective Pikachu as a game.
I kind of, dude. Like, for me, it was like a pretty cool thing because all my Pokemon movies were basically the same as the cartoon, just like 17 people locked in a room, just fucking drawing. Oh, The Witcher. I mean, it's not really a movie, but supposedly that wasn't bad. I mean, either. Next time,
I tried to watch it, and then there was like a giant like water bug like in the beginning scene, and I literally just left. I was like, I'm not dealing with that.
Oh, that's right. There was a World of Warcraft movie.
Oh, the Warcraft movie?
Oh.
That is the top grossing what is it? Video game movie ever made, because it did really, really good in China.
Oh.
That's the only reason why. It's the same thing. It's like all of like it's just super easy to like translate. So like Avatar was really popular there, like all the blue people, and then like it's just because it's super easy to translate like fighting scenes, because I mean fighting scenes are universal, and then like the languages I mean, there's not a lot of talking in like either of them. I don't believe.
Oh, that's right. Monster Hunter, which I never got to watch.
Movie?
Yeah, Mila Jovovich. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, and then Rampage. Oh, yeah, we don't talk about that.
You don't want to talk about Rampage? That was okay. Amazing game, terrible movie.
Yeah, but once again, like, I don't know how you look at the fucking video game series of Rampage and like this would make a great movie. Like, it's like 6 monsters that just run around and break stuff. Like, there was no point to it.
You said, I think it was like this week or something like that. You said that you liked the Resident Evil movies, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you don't compare them to Resident Evil, I love them.
Did you ever watch like the animated Resident Evil movies?
No, I didn't even know those were a thing.
Apparently, those are amazing.
I feel maybe they are, but like I feel like anything that's not like a Hollywood live action movie, I feel like people instantly automatically like it. Like, how many times has like an animated series been better than whatever movie? It's basically like every time, right?
A lot, yeah.
So I feel like it's just like they animate people speaking up, be like, yes, it was better. Be like, no one cares. We know why you watch anime, pervert. Get out of here.
Yeah. High School of the Dead, yeah, no, we get you, all right? Yeah, I don't know. I just want someone out there. I don't care who it is. I just want them to start like looking at like the goofiness of a video game and realizing how well that can translate into a movie. Like
Saints Row.
Hitman. Hitman, yeah. You remember that movie? They took it way too serious. Well, in the game you were literally throwing floating briefcases and fishes at people.
Solid.
Yeah. And what, in the Hitman movie, he uses his gun a lot, right? And if you play Hitman correctly, you barely ever use your gun.
I use the piano wire more than I use the gun.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you probably use a coin more than you use your gun.
What's that over there? Thud.
I was like thinking, like, there's so much potential to make a comedic Hitman movie, and no one has done it, and it upsets me. Assassin's Creed, if they just got rid of the Animus in the movie, it would have been better.
I didn't even know there was an Assassin's Creed movie.
It had, Michael Fassbender, Magneto in it? Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen... I really missed a lot of these, like, terrible video game movies on purpose, of course, but... I just need someone to make a good movie. A good video game movie that isn't, like... super, like Saints Row, yeah, not a super popular game as of right now. Even Far Cry, like a Far Cry movie. I mean, okay, the newer ones are practically just an animated movie, but
walking sim.
It really is. Yeah, and Far Cry 5, you walk enough, you'll just continue the story. But yeah, no, Far Cry, the goofiness in Far Cry, like it could make an amazing comedic action movie, you know? Far Cry 3, make that into a really good movie.
I would like to see a Fallout. I think because there's a whole lot of creative liberties you could take in the Fallout world.
Isn't Amazon making a Fallout series?
That'd be news to me. I never heard of that.
It was news it was before the pandemic hit. Fallout TV show.
They need to start grabbing some of the open world ones. Like I think Far Cry would be the front runner. Followed my top 3 would probably be like what I want to see a Grand Theft Auto get turned into a movie. Like I think that would be pretty cool. Like if you just took 5 and then just fucking like threw that on the screen, I think that'd be good. But I think Far Cry, take your pick. I don't give a shit. All of them would be good.
Please.
Fallout. I mean, once again, take your pick. I don't really give a shit. I think movie they would be good, and then I feel like a Grand Theft Auto one would be awesome.
Please, if you want a Grand Theft Auto movie, just go to the news tab on Google. All right.
Florida man.
Florida, dude.
Speaking of Florida man, I got his wife in Cunts and Clits.
Ah, interesting. The world is going to shit still. Like, come on, people, get your crap together,
dude.
In this past week, how many shootings have there been?
I don't even know.
I've read of over 6.
Oh fuck! There was one today.
Yeah.
Jesus.
9 people died. I just get your shit together, people. All right. As they say in Legends of Tomorrow, the only way forward is peace and love. Yes, it did come from a character high on gummy bears, but still, it counts.
Fucking hell.
It's a sad world. As of the last news that they have about the Fallout TV show is from September 11th, as far as I could tell, 2020. But I know
horrible day. I had to put my dog down that day. See, thought I was going somewhere else.
Yeah, 2020. Was it a horrible day in 2020? 19 years ago, yeah, a little bit.
Oh fuck! What was I gonna say? I don't even remember. Oh, dude, if you want some like crazy YouTube stuff, go look up Donut Operator. This dude does a very great job of highlighting why I would never be a fucking cop. Like, there was one in like Baltimore, like some dude murdered like 3 of his neighbors. Cops show up and they it's just an immediate gunfight. The dude set his house on fire because he tried to blow up his home. Like, it was just like, yeah, I couldn't be a fucking cop. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that.
If I ever like worked for the police, I think like I would just do like CSI.
Yeah. Yeah.
I that or secretary. I could do that. Just stay at the station the whole time, filing papers, talking to people.
Dude, not even. There was a fucking shooting. Some dude walked in and just started blasting cops. It was like, what the fuck? Like, why did they let him in? It was like the middle of the night. I'll find you the video. I don't think he killed a cop, but like he just started shooting at him.
If they ever did make a GTA movie, I feel like the high pixel or no pixel RP server, I feel like you can make a movie out of all the shit that's happened in there.
Everyone would want too much money.
Well, yeah, I mean,
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, excluding, all of the, streamers and stuff, they could make a movie.
They really could.
Just, follow one person's, someone who's been on there for years, just follow their life story and, make that into a movie.
Make it Milton or fucking Djibouti Dubs, please. All those other characters are too serious, and then Milton T. Pike or Djibouti Dubs, their characters are always jokes, and I fucking love it. Nova would be solid.
Nova character, his character literally in the beginning of his half his face is ripped off.
Yeah, he would be a solid one. But speaking of once again going back to the Twitch thing, to prove that a broken clock is right 2 times a day, Pokimane said something that I genuinely agreed with. She said that bigger streamers should not be having sub goals or money donation goals or anything on it. Be you're already millionaires. What do you really fucking need? And I was like, she was
one of the first people to add a $5 limit to donations. One of.
That only came up because instantly the memes of her simps dropping $500 and other weird shit. That's the only reason. Yes, I will give her credit for doing that, but let's be real. The only reason she did that was because at the time, it was still the time where people were going on Twitter and finding the simps to be like, "Oh, you just got your hair did? Tell me how much it was, so I feel like I bought it for you." And it was just
oh God.
So I mean, she said it right. It was just yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Why the fuck? Why does Summit 1G need a fucking sub goal? No one needs that. He does not need that. His grandkids aren't gonna work. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Bad example.
I can understand sub goals and stuff like that if you're going to donate that money if you're a big streamer, because obviously they have the most influence. But come on, if you have a subathon, but the whole stream, any money you make on it other than subs was donated to a charity, the subs was your cut of it, and it also prolongs the stream. I can see that, but you really save some of the subs for us, guys. Come on.
I don't even give a shit about that. I'm the older I get, the more I'm like, yeah, small business is kind of the way to go. Like, fuck them.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even tell you the last good thing I bought at Walmart. So, like, I'm kind of with it, and her bringing it up, it makes sense. It's just like these dudes literally make millions, closing in on like fucking hundreds of millions, and you're like, all right. Like, maybe Dr. Disrespect. Like, if they get banned off of Twitch, then yeah, fuck them. They can get it too. They can be in there. But other than that, no.
What was it? The Amaranth. Like, she doesn't need your subs or anything. What was it? When she got her ads removed, she said that she was losing out on like 35 to 40K a month of revenue.
That's ridiculous.
And that's already a 6-figure job just from ads. Like, the second she got those back, like, you guys really, people don't really need to sub to her anymore. No. She's like, she doesn't need donations at all. She's making enough money just from ads to support herself. Honestly, she has making enough to support like 2 families.
Yeah, easy. Like 4 kid families.
Yeah. Mormon families.
The thing is that like if you're in a profession where people like up on the higher end can literally just stop. Like just wake up Monday and Tuesday stop and never do it again and they'll be perfectly fine. I think it's just like, yeah, they probably don't need it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, they should still make money because, they are entertaining to whoever it is. But I don't think it should be like people like, hey, you should really give to this guy. Like, he doesn't need any more. Come on now.
No. I've pretty much gone through my entire like Twitch following, and like I got rid of like if I see them one day and they have over like 1,000 people watching, I'll just get rid of them. I was like, they don't need me to watch them. They've already got 1,000 other people, and I rarely hang out there anyway. I think like there's like 3 or 4 people I like other than like Nova, because I'm always gonna follow him. He's like my introduction to like video games and like YouTube and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
I'll always follow Nova, and then like he's pretty much always up there like 6,000 viewers and stuff like that. And then after that on my follow, it's like 400 people, 30 people, 3 people. 1 person. That's about it. Like, that's pretty much my entire following at this point.
I enjoy it more. Like the bigger people, like it's like a real like clique thing, right? Like a real like little group of people that have like they know each other, and then like when new people show up, they don't even give a shit, and it's just like, why am I here? Like, what am I doing?
The thing with smaller streamers too, like the pros of being a smaller streamer is like it's easier to talk to chat. You don't have like a flood of texts coming in on your chat. Like it's easier to like single out people and just ask them, how you doing? How's your day? Stuff like that. And as much as like I want to like make like either like podcasting or like Twitch like a job for me, it's still like I don't want to get big because I don't want to like I don't want to like have to read that entire chat and like try to single people out still, because that's kind of how I like to do it. But
I think if I ever like made it huge, I would like legitimately find people who like didn't have the sub badge next to them. Like obviously I would show respect to like people with sub badges and shit, but I would find like the individual who doesn't have it and like I've never seen their name before, and I would like try to hop in there, like just greet that person.
Yeah, definitely. I just bring back old Twitch too. Bring back old YouTube and old Twitch. All right, just teleport me back to 2013.
There's a guy right now doing GTA RP with 20K viewers.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
What's his name? Saikuno, I think his name is. That guy, like on average now hits like 60,000 people watching him when he's streaming.
That's.
And
nope, put the sub goal on there. Don't be a bitch.
Now, I'm not going to say that it was because of offline TV, but he made friends there, and all suddenly he went from having like 900 to like 60. Like, I used to watch him, and then he like started talking to like offline TV, played Among Us with them and stuff like that. Really, he's actually a really nice guy, but like he just jumped to like pretty much like one of the top like watchers there, and I was like, I'm done. If I can't like watch your stuff without like chat exploding or like you having chat on your screen or whatever and it's just flying by, I I can't watch you.
I feel that.
But there's one Tarkov streamer that I just found out about today because, all bless the YouTube algorithm. But he's made a Tarkov loadout lottery.
What?
And so he's working on a program where it's pretty much like a slot machine. You spin it and it gives you, as of right now, it gives you your gun, your armor, your rig, the bag you'll be wearing, and then the map you go to with that loadout.
That's actually kind of cool.
I think it's gonna really spice up Tarkov for next wipe, and depending on how long this wipe lasts, end wipe, I guess. But he's saying that he wants to add it'll show up with the maximum trader level that you'll have for attachments for your gun and stuff, and then adding in meds and stuff like that. So
that's really fucking cool.
I really want he hasn't released it for the public yet because he's still working on it. But oh man, I'm so excited for when that gets released. Oh man. But do you have anything else to say?
There was something I was gonna say. I can't even fucking remember.
Okay, well, to warm us up for Cunts and Clits, I have an article. It's not the same as yours, but it's just a little article I'd like you to hear about, and that is, you remember that Charlie Bit My Finger video?
Yeah.
See how much they got sold for to get taken off of YouTube?
They sold the video?
They sold the video. Do you want to know how much they sold it for?
What?
500,000 euros.
Why?
I don't know.
It's not even a good fucking video. It was barely a good joke back then.
It's $750,000, by the way.
Yeah, that's... Oh my god. What? For a fucking video?
I don't know. It wasn't even a good video. It was terrible in my opinion, but
people are sad. We got people watching hot tub streamers and titty streamers and buying Charlie Bit My Finger videos.
Do you remember that Disaster Girl meme too, where it was just that little girl smiling with a fire behind her?
I did see that, yeah.
And how much that sold for?
Yeah.
What are you people doing with your money?
Why
are you buying this shit? You could be spending this money to go to a strip club instead of hanging out at a hot tub, pools, beaches category on Twitch. What the fuck? Dude. You could be starting up a business. You could be saving people from hunger, preventing cancer. But no, you spend your money on fucking buying 20-year-old videos and whatnot.
I can't remember what award show it was, but did you see some Indian actress won something and she was she got up on stage and she's an actress. Keep this in mind. She got up on stage and was lecturing people about how they should donate to help India with COVID. And it's just you're a fucking millionaire, bitch. Get off the stage. It was just why don't we just go back and follow some of your own advice? Dude, I'm with you. There's just we could have spent this a million other ways and it would have been better than buying something on the internet. Who literally because there's the NBA is doing shit like this. They basically are selling one-off gifts. And it's just if your fucking business can be stopped by me taking a screenshot, you go fuck yourself.
I just to hit the nail into the coffin of what I was saying earlier. This world has gone to shit.
Let's start
Take
over.
me to Mars.
Yeah.
Take me to Mars. I'll be one of the first people to go, even if my my shuttle explodes like that one school lady's shuttle exploded that one time.
Dude, just
go.
Let me get Ava to 18 so she's an adult, and then I'm gone. I've done my time.
I will live stream me going to the Mars.
I will be the first hot tub streamer on Mars.
Yes. It's coming.
7 months just to fucking blow air into a tub and fill it with water. That will be me.
Oh, man.
All right, here we go. This one, we're going to start with a country. This 111-year-old man's longevity secret is eating chicken brains.
Can I get kind of an area?
Well, I'm trying to think of giving. It's part of the English Commonwealth.
Yeah, that was totally helpful.
Well, I mean, like, let's be real. Go ahead and name, like, you obviously can't name all of it. Just it's technically they worship the Queen.
Hold on, I gotta look up a map because I don't know my countries like outside of North America.
I don't know how else to give you a hint without just blatantly giving it away.
Hold on, I found a good map. Okay, this is super fucking tiny, actually. What the fuck? Apparently, all of this is part of the British Commonwealth of Nations. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like if they worship the Queen's saggy tits, they're part of the Commonwealth.
Tasmania.
Ooh, very close. We're going to Australia.
Oh, damn.
Australia, yeah. This guy, he claims for him, he's a retired cattle ranger, so he's like a man's man. He's 111, and he attributes it to chicken brains. He's quoted, "Chicken brains, you know, chickens have a head, and in there's a brain, and they are delicious little things. There's only one little bite." So, yeah, he has a 74-year-old son. Jesus Christ.
Dang.
Yeah.
I mean, good for him, you know, surviving that long. 111, you said?
Yeah. I think
Jesus Christ.
my favorite one is it's like all these like it's literally just the genetics. Like there's nothing to it cuz like my favorite interviews are like, "Yeah, I drink and smoke every day." And it's just like, "What? Fuck you."
It's definitely genetics, but there is like some like stuff you have to do yourself to like be able to live that long.
Hey,
Like, you can't just eat fast food every day.
I hear that. But I mean, like, it's just like, yeah, like there was one lady who would, like, I eat bacon every day. And it's just like, that's
not going to help you stay alive longer. But I mean, if it's working for you, it works for you.
She was like 100 and something. And she's like, I eat bacon. And it's like, that's not it. That is 100% not it. Most people's hearts can't do that.
Is it American bacon or is it Canadian bacon?
I think it was American bacon. Well, it's not American bacon. It's like rest of the world bacon. And then there's those fucking idiots.
I think it's just all of the British Commonwealth of Nations has that kind of bacon.
Do they really? Like, I thought it was literally just Canada.
I know England has it. That's about it.
Yeah, but they also have the English breakfast, which is just beans and sausage. And it's just like, you guys are dumb.
Okay, well, their beans is different than our beans. So, I mean, their beans, like, you can easily put that on, like, toast.
I don't give a shit. I'm not eating beans for breakfast.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Beans for breakfast?
And it's not even like breakfast sausage. It's like actual sausage that they eat. And it's just, Of course, then again, you look at the rest of, like, food England has, and it's just like, yeah, no wonder why that thing's as popular as it was. That was the tastiest thing they'd eat all fucking day.
During the war, this is what we ate. And after the war, it's still what we ate.
we put a dash of salt, and everyone loved it.
Yeah, it's Tabasco sauce. Very exotic.
Yeah, Tabasco. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck this guy is.
Australia.
Well, I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just give you the headline. Man mocked after claiming he can't trust his girlfriend because she previously dated ugly people.
California.
I don't fucking know. He couldn't trust anything his girlfriend said because her judgment was skewed because all she did before him was date ugly guys.
Hey, maybe it's your that nurse.
Hmm?
Yeah, maybe it was that nurse.
Yeah, I forgot. I was like, fucking Christ. Yeah, probably not wrong.
Made it to the news talking about the business for her boyfriend.
Fucking nasty ass bitch. My girlfriend is like an 8 or 9 out of 10 and always looks amazing. So it just surprised me when she would date someone for so long who looked like that. But okay. She says she was / is a sweet person, and I believe her. And I know beauty is in the eye of the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I just imagine something different.
Please, come on, that ain't true. There's always a reacher and a settler, all right?
Yep.
Obviously, she settled.
She was perfectly fine with it, so instantly I'm questioning this man. Like, do we have like an inflated self-worth? Like, what's going on here?
Let me ask you, did you see your face first or your penis first?
I guess, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, man.
All right,
next one.
Woman nearly naked leads cops on high-speed chase in stolen car.
State?
Sorry, yeah, I should have let off with that.
Missouri.
Florida. A Florida woman wearing almost no clothing was arrested Saturday after leading troopers on a high-speed chase through several counties in a stolen car. Troopers were alerted around 10 a.m., blah, blah, blah. The stolen car was located on blah, blah, blah. So they tried to pull her over, but instead the vehicle sped away, reaching speeds of 110. She's in an early or a late 2000s fucking Cadillac. She's doing 110 in.
Jesus.
That's a boat. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you wanted your Grand Theft Auto movie, right?
Fucking Christ.
Here's
Florida
some
man.
Grand Theft Auto right here.
Fucking, okay. Reaching speeds of 110 while changing lanes and using the roadway shoulder to pass other cars. Troopers pitted her, blah, blah, blah. Troopers removed the driver, identified as 24-year-old Rachel Lind Sheffield. Steffenshich? Jesus, that's...
Steppin' shit.
Yeah. Well, you'll see why. They took her from the vehicle and took her into custody. The Florida Highway Patrol said that she was found nearly fully unclothed when she was arrested. Troopers found a glass pipe used for smoking methamphetamine and a substance believed to be meth inside the car.
Well, I mean, if you find the pipe, what do you think the other thing is? You fucking idiot.
Well, they can't say. Like, I learned this working in the prison. So, like, even if if I was to get into a fight with someone with a knife or a shiv, I can't say it's a shank, because then whoever, like, if it went to court, they'd be like, "Well, are you a knife expert?" No. Well, then you don't know what you're looking at, and the case can be thrown out. So
dumb.
That's why they're always like, "Oh, it appears to be meth." So yeah. Also, by the way, if you ever get a DUI, number one, you should own your crime. But if the officer says it smells like alcohol, and he wrote that in his report, you can get out of your ticket, because according to the dictionary, alcohol is an odorless and colorless substance.
Yep.
So there you go. There's your little tidbit.
I mean, you could totally smell alcohol, but like out of court, just in real life, you could smell alcohol. But if they write that, it's in the dictionary. You're safe. I mean, you're fucked, but you're a fucking idiot.
There's been thousands of cases thrown out because of that, so shout out. So we're going to go with another state. Mountain lion crashes through window into home.
Colorado.
California.
I was going to say it, but I was like, I feel like this is something from your hometown.
The most notable thing we had is that there was like an offshoot of like a Black Lives Matter group, and they were like, "We're buying land and everyone can live there equally." And the sheriff found out where they were, and it turns out they did not buy the land; they were squatting on it. So people donated like $70,000 for a big lie, and it's just like, "Oh, you fuckers! I feel so bad."
That's okay. The greatest thing we have is we've taken a record from Idaho, man. Marshmallows.
Authorities in Northern California said a mountain lion broke through a window and entered a home after apparently confusing some taxidermy heads for live prey. So we found the world's dumbest mountain lion. We're like, that thing hasn't moved in 20 minutes. Let's go eat him. He's like 12 feet up on the wall. Fucking idiot. Mountain lions are pretty fucking dumb. You know how they hunt mountain lions, by the way?
How?
So keep in mind, this is a mountain lion. It's a big animal. They send beagles after it. It climbs up in a tree because it's scared of two beagles in a fucking, like, a flak vest. And it's just like, yeah, you're pretty low down that food chain, bud. You're a fucking idiot.
You know what? Maybe I could take a mountain lion.
Yeah. Fucking Christ. They're deathly terrified of beagles.
I'll just dress up as one and then box him.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Another state. Boy 9 finds $5,000 under floor mat of family's newly acquired SUV.
9-year-old boy, huh?
9-year-old boy in a state. Parents bought a used car. He finds $5,000 under the floor mat.
I feel like this is like Chicago, whatever state that is.
Illinois?
Yeah.
Close. Indiana. A 9-year-old boy in Indiana was cleaning out the SUV his family bought in September and found $5,000. Landon Melvin, 9, was cleaning out his family's Chevrolet Suburban in Plainfield when he found an envelope under the floor mat that contained the cash. The boy told his father, Michael Melvin, about the discovery in the vehicle, which the family... Blah, blah, blah. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of filler. The dad said, I was like, whatever, he's 9. I'm like, you found something? Okay, he says. No, Dad, I really did. I walk over to see it. I reach down and I say, you know what this is? And I'm thinking it's probably paperwork of some sort. The paperwork was indeed $5,000 in cash. Now, once again, I cannot agree with everything we read here. In fact, I highly suggest you don't do it. The Melvins contacted the previous owners of the SUV, a South Carolina family. The family told them they had driven the Suburban to Florida for a cruise in 2019 and had misplaced the envelope during the drive to the cruise.
So they returned it, huh?
Yeah, they got $1,000 back, but like,
I mean,
you could have had $5,000. Dude, fuck off.
Did you hear?
That's your own laziness. You didn't even clean your car before you sold it. Like you had to pick up a freaking mat, one fucking mat.
It's still a good deed.
Fuck off. You're stupid.
But did you? I mean, I'm not doubting that they're stupid or anything like that. I agree with you. I'm just saying it's a good deed. Did you hear about the woman who won $1 million off of a lottery ticket, left it at a table, at like a coffee shop or something because she had to go, and somebody else picked it up and gave it back to her?
Why?
The person said, it didn't look like winning numbers to me and I had to leave, so I just left it on the table.
Why
that person
did you check?
Picked it up, found it, and gave it to her.
There was one that I almost had in Cunts and Clits, and it's a woman threw away a lottery ticket. The cashier at the gas station saw it, picked it out of the trash, ran the numbers, saw it was a winner, and gave it back to her.
No, you don't do that.
I was like, y'all motherfuckers.
I mean,
finders keepers, losers weepers. All right, it got me through the schoolyard. It will get us through tough times like this. All right.
Losers are fucking idiots. Fucking don't reproduce.
Pick up your fucking mat when you're selling the car. Clean that shit.
Ugh.
Jesus. All right. Then we're going to a state. Men bounce ping pong balls into 5 cups for Guinness World Record.
Do I have to guess the state? Is it Mr. Rush?
It is. It's back in Idaho.
Every week he has a new record. Good for him.
Just helping him get that notice out there. Rush said he attempted the same record 2 previous times, but they were disqualified when a slow motion video of the attempts revealed that the men had bounced new balls before the previous balls were all the way inside the cups. So yeah, I guess 5. To bounce the ping pong ball into 5 cups, it took them 2.87 seconds. So you have to bounce it, wait for it to go in, and then you bounce the next one. Which I don't even know how that's possible. Gravity says, I don't know. There's a YouTube video on there. I'm going to have to watch that.
9.8 meters a second. Gravity.
I mean, fuck. That's fast as shit. Well, I guess there's 2. Even then, I'd be shocked to see like 5 people do that. Like if they were each assigned their own cup, I don't even think that would happen. That's pretty nutty.
I guess it just depends on like the force of the ball, as how fast it's moving and its cup, Whatever.
Hey,
good for him though.
I'm shocked. Yeah. That one actually made sense as opposed to I balanced a pool cue on my head for 2 hours. All right.
Yes, he's going for the records that people don't go for.
It's fucking
he has
stupid.
a new one every week.
So another dose of stupid animals. We're gonna go with a country. Firefighters rescue horse wedged in between trees.
In a country?
And we're gonna go with a country. We'll go European country.
Is this Britain?
It is. It fucking is. This dumbass horse comes from Britain. Firefighters in England rescued a horse that wandered into a close group of trees and became stuck. So it's not even like a human got him stuck. That horse is just dumb.
Yeah.
The Suffolk Fire and Rescue Services said the 28-year-old horse, Jesus Christ, named Eddie, wandered into the trees just outside, and became wedged. Fires tweeted a photo of the rescue. The team said a veterinarian was brought to the scene and sedated a horse to keep him calm while firefighters trimmed the branches around him. Once the branches were trimmed, the crews used animal rescue equipment to lift the horse out of the gap and safe to the ground. So they used a crane. The horse is safely back on all fours, and the vet is staying with the animal until the full effects of the sedation wore off. So
Dude, that horse is probably happy that vet's staying around, getting that
tried to kill
ketamine
himself
every once in a while.
He probably tried to kill himself. Like, that was the equivalent to horse suicide. Like, he was just going to starve himself, and they ruined it. Horses' lives matter.
The horse.
What a fucking joke. All right. Second to last one. We're going back to the state. Large chunk of ice crashes through roof. So a big hailstone.
Washington.
Florida.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Residents of a Florida home had an unusual start to their day when a large chunk of ice fell out of the sky and punched a hole through their roof.
Was it blue ice?
You're right, Joe Dirt. I'm rich. The Martin County Sheriff's Office said the ice chunk fell out of the sky Wednesday morning, punched a large hole through the roof near the edge of the Palm City home, causing the ice to land on the ground outside of the house rather than inside. So it's like an overhang that it punched through.
If it's blue ice, it came from a plane. That's but
dude, it's like
the
size of like this. Those like square paved stones that people have for like walkways.
Yeah.
Like into their garden. It's that size.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a fucking heifer. They don't have a measurement, but they have a picture. Like, Jesus Christ. So, yeah, I guess Florida gets hail. I didn't know that. I thought it was too warm.
I don't even think it came from like the weather. I seriously just think it like fell off from a plane.
No, it's a big hailstone.
Jesus.
All right, last one. Country. Escaped eel spotted slithering in the gutter of this country's road.
Nigeria.
Australia again. An eel, Jesus, the first two paragraphs are always just fucking dog shit. The longfeel eel, a species native to New Zealand that spends most of its life in freshwater but breeds in the ocean, was spotted on the side of whatever, near the Chinatown area of Adelaide. The eels are a popular food item and are often kept alive in tanks before being served at restaurants in Australia, leading experts to believe or to speculate the eel in the video escaped from a nearby eatery. Do you think they should have just put it back like wherever they're native to? Be like, fuck, dude, you won.
Yeah. Probably the escapist eel edition.
Yeah, like he won. Like, why? Like, what's your reward? You still get eaten. Fuck.
Congrats. You survived half a day longer.
We have discount eel on sale. It has road rash. The entire legs. Don't worry. If you find a rock, we comp your meal.
It's a pancake eel if it got ran over.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Interesting stories.
Yeah, to say the least. Florida gets hail. And women driving around high as fuck on meth in a Cadillac.
And, Russia out there still doing God's work, apparently.
Oh, I don't have the article, but there's a video. I do have one more mentioning Russia, so automatically you can figure out where this is. Apparently, a team of 2 people set a new record for digging a grave.
Siberia.
It was Siberia, yeah.
Hey!
They did it. They fucking, I don't know why they were digging a grave. The tin hat in me says they were probably digging their own. They dug it in like 2 minutes. They dug a 6-foot hole in 2 minutes.
Is this like grave style, like rectangle, or is it just like a?
No, it's a grave. It was like a speed competition for grave digging.
I mean, fucking hell. I mean, if you watch Justice League's Zack Snyder edition, you can see how long it took Cyborg and Flash to do it. Maybe they should have had those two do it.
Turns out it just takes 2 Siberians and like half a bottle of vodka.
All they have to do is just open up a portal to get them.
Yeah, I have a portal 6 feet below me. I'll just step on in there. But yeah,
man,
there's that for you.
It's been like hour 30 minutes. Thing is pretty good.
We have a full-length movie on our hands.
That's what we do, almost.
Yeah, I gotta go eat dinner.
We have an animated DC movie length of a podcast today.
And none of us had sex with Harley Quinn. Boo.
Oh, not yet. Is there anything you'd like to promote before we go? Your stream, perhaps? You coming back tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm streaming.
I guess tomorrow doesn't really count because the podcast won't be out till Friday. But
yeah, so Wednesday I started streaming again. I'll give you a code word, and I don't know. I'll give you some brownie points. How about that? Fucking potato peeler.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm planning. I get the house to myself this weekend.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm trying to decide if I should. I have two ideas of what to stream. I'm starting to think of
hot
just
tub.
mashing them together. I wish, but we don't have a hot tub.
Just go buy a kiddie pool at Home Depot.
I was thinking of doing Drunk Tarkov stream.
Mm-hmm.
Or a 24-hour stream, and I'm feeling like mixing those two together would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
But I still kind of want to do it.
Give it a shot. Just attempt a 24-hour stream with liquor.
I will. That's the plan. Friday, I'm going to go grab a couple bottles of probably just vodka, and that's it.
Well, that means I don't have to stream Friday. I can watch that.
You can watch me get blasted. It only takes, the neck of the vodka bottle to get me drunk.
I feel that.
All right, but thank you for listening. Yeah, y'all wankers, I guess. I don't know.
You white devils.
You lovely son of bitches. And I hope you have a good day. Yeah.
Bye, love you.